Survivors ready? Begin. Right, contenders, let's talk about what you need to do now moving forward. Because I have my buff, my very trusty pink Power Ranger Ninja Crane Zord buff slash headband on. Because even though I'm going to do this with my underwear, because my underwear is actually what I use as. I'm playing here, guys, don't mind me. That is bloody good. So all my pups are like Power Rangers. And right now, that is a pretty good Pink Ranger. Because I would have to do this. Anyway, let's talk Survivor. Because it is a Contenders game now to lose. That's today's one. Let's just say that Tribal Council didn't go as planned. But when you leave it to Sean to try and strategize a fool's errand trying to get out Sean, but doing it in the most incoherent way by not having the insane notion that Andy was lying to him the entire time, that's what gets you trouble. So Daisy wastes her idol, Andy goes home, Sean no longer has immunity, and they're now down one player, so it's now 6-5. And we need to talk about Dirty Harry. Because let's just say this one thing about Dirty Harry. Dirty Harry, I'm talking about this now because I'm like, Dirty Harry is what I call my pup Lucifer. Because he is a dangerous player, but for all the right reasons. And I'm going to wear this for a little bit because Dirty Harry has got a guardian angel looking out for him. And that guardian angel, her name is Janine. How could you... In what world did the son called Oscar now come into a mother called Janine? Anyway, so Harry's game is going to be okay for a few weeks. I feel like it's going to be okay for a few episodes, at least a few votes. Just to get him through this... Because you can tell at some point the three girls are going to stand up and take out David. But until David gets his, the way in which this blindside is going to go down is they have to wait for David to think he's going to blindside Sean, or David think he's going to take out Sean. And then the girls will take out Dave. There's definitely going to be some form of choice for Luke, but that's irrelevant. I've talked about the champions already. I'm here to talk about contenders because Daisy amazed me this episode in how good she is in terms of challenges, how smart she can be by playing that either for herself or not for Andy, like Sean said, and also the fact that there's only 4 girls left in the game. Janine, Abby, Pia, and Daisy. And if Daisy's smart and tries to use this opportunity to talk to the girls and try and even get herself further in the game, there's information there that Daisy can use and keep with the champion girls, if it's possible. But it depends on how much Pia and Janine want to take out Andy and Sean and David. It's going to be... So, Survivor, episode 15, 16, and 17 happening this weekend. So, I'm going to try my best to avoid all the spoilers, because in the UK, we have to wait at least a day or so. So, hopefully tomorrow morning I can watch the next episode, and then I can catch up and then have a chat with you guys about the upcoming next week. But only if I get someone to give me the link to find the episode. But... Everyone says the first vote after the merge is crucial, but that vote wasn't as crucial as it really could have been. I'm glad that it wasn't as bad as a blow-up vote as what I think the next few ones are going to be. just for the simple reason that the Sean versus David war is coming to an end soon. One of the tirades is going to end soon. And knowing the way his game is, it's too tight to call right now in terms of, for me as a Survivor fan, they are editing Sean's game as really bad. And yet they're editing Dave's game so arrogant, with real arrogance, that we know he's going to get blindsided. We know David is not making it to the end of this season. Again, just from me as a viewer, thinking that's how it's going to work. Because David and Sean are until one of them gets voted out, they're going to go guns blazing until each of them are just voted out. And in a weird way, that's when players like Pia, Janine, Dirty Harry, even John and maybe Baden. Well, not John and Baden, because John and Baden, I need to see maybe Baden's game evolve more. Just from hoping that he'll do well, because if Baden's not careful and John's not careful, they'll both be scapegoats or backfiring vote outs because of Sean and David's war that's happening right now. And so will Simon B, if it's the case. Because there must be talk around camp at that merge episode where they talked about Janine, Pia and Abby as in thick as thieves. So that's going to have an issue going forward. But because I think as well, I talk of the girls being, because they were contender girls for a little bit. So I'm wearing pink and I'm like, I still believe that the girls can do this, and I still believe that we will have a champion winner at the end of the season, because Daisy has the potential to win it for the champions. No one else will. Right now, no one else will. Sean won't win it. No. John, no. Baden, no. Daisy right now is the only contender who has the potential to win this game. Just based on her edit, her opening episode after the merge, and based on her gut instinct not to give her idol to Andy. So Daisy, my vote is for you. If you make it to the end, I will give you full credit. The fact that and you're the only contender girl left that actually made it to the merge. So girl, hats off to you. You are playing a great game, and I hope that there is a potential final three with you in the end of it. What contenders do moving forward? It's got to be tough, but Sean has to get voted out next, or the Sean has to get David out has to happen soon. If there's one person to go with Daisy to the end, it'd be Harry, but I don't think Harry and Daisy will have a trust level at that point to get through the game. But we're at 11 now. When we get to 8, 8 or 9, so by the end of this weekend set of votes, we'll have almost a chance for a big move to emerge a final 4, a final 3 block. And that will be the ones to look out for, because it'll be a Pia, Janine, and a secret alliance with like Harry and someone else going forward. That's if they both survive these next 2 votes, which I think they will. We're taking out David and Sean. Luke needs to play. I'm not talking about Luke anymore, because I've talked about Luke. Luke's carrying on doing what his thing. Luke knows how to play this game. If Luke gets to the end, I would be surprised. But there are so many pitfalls coming through with him, and there are idols in play still. There will be voting advantages, there'll be voting blocks, there'll be trust clusters. I love that word. Who used the word trust clusters? Hannah from Gen X vs Millennials. She used the word trust cluster, and that is quite apt for right now with the game of this Australian Survivor. Keep your trust clusters close to you, and your voting blocks tight, but know who your final 3 or final 4 game alliances members are, because you need to now start voting and blocking them in. So, guys, we'll leave it there. Sayonara.